on this Climathon 2021. The event is From Trash to Treasure, Turning Waste into Useful Raw Materials. Our case study is on El Astillero in Nicaragua, Central America. So we're looking for innovative, let's say, solutions by focusing on 5 different challenges on data and monitoring, which you will work closely with Mr. Cameron Monadi. Education and children, you will work with Mr. Sebastiano and Alessandro. Arts and humanity, you will work with Mr. Domenico Vito. Technology, you will work with myself. Industry and tourism and management, you will work with Mrs. Carol Maione. So let's give it a start, and you can take it ahead, Carol.
Okay, perfect. Thank you and good morning, everyone. Okay, so I'll just drive you through for the Climathon we're going to host today. As my colleague just mentioned, the case study is El Astillero, Nicaragua. And the idea is to... Hear me now?
Yes,
okay.
We can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't know if you lost the first part. So yeah, thank you very much for joining the Climathon today. Good morning, everyone. And as my colleague just mentioned, the case study will be El Astillero, Nicaragua. And the idea behind this event is to understand what we can do with data we collect from beach cleanups. And you can find like a proper description of the Climathon on the website, and I'm just going to drive you through the main steps. So as mentioned, this is the case study. The idea is that there are some like cleanups being held on a regular basis in Nicaragua, and also like what we're trying to do for this like cleanup is to collect ideas on what to do with the waste, how to reduce waste, how to sensitize like local groups to fight against plastic pollution, marine pollution, and in different ways. So when we start a cleanup, there's different questions that we ask ourselves. The first one is, what are the areas that are most impacted by marine pollution? How much litter occurs in the different study sites? What is the litter composition? And in particular, today we're focusing on plastic, but of course, do not limit yourself to plastic only. What are the main types of materials? What are the principal items? Does the amount of litter like vary according to different factors, and what are the possible variables that affect the quantity of plastic reaching the sea? And during this cleanup, we divide the waste in like non-recyclable, recyclable, and wet across like 6 major types of like beach pollution, which is organic, plastic, paper, metal, glass and ceramic, and clothing. But today we're focusing mainly on plastics, in the forms of shopping bags, for instance, clean food wrapping, tableware, cutlery, cups, flip-flops, tires, home supply containers. And you can see here some examples that we collected during previous cleanup. Okay, so now that you have a little bit of a background of the cleanup, I'm going to introduce the 5 challenges that you're going to do today. So the first one is data and monitoring. And for this for this challenge, you'll look at real-time data analytics, satellite data set, GIS mapping as a tool for like rendering geospatial context, and can give some classification of material identification through image processing. What is the objective of this challenge? The objective is to create an algorithm of a dynamic library using GIS mapping tools combined with image processing software. They aim at the classification of territorial context, type of pollution, and in particular marine litter, which is found on the beach of the selected area. And in terms of delivery, you'll present a PowerPoint or presentation showing the detail of the design, development, the project, and some references if you'd like. So you can present a library or algorithm, digital storytelling product, or a short video tutoring like step-by-step, like how to use like data to track plastic pollution. Concerning the second challenge, education and children, So the idea is that like children are the future and the citizens of tomorrow. So it's really important to educate children about topics such as circular economy and plastic pollution. And how can they learn about like complex issues such as that of plastic and microplastics? So like get creative for this challenge. The objective is to design an educational game to teach children about like very little problem and to promote good behavior. It can be a toy, a table game, a playful installation, a video game, an app, or even outdoor like games and activities. So you can go really creative on this challenge. And as per delivery, you'll present a PowerPoint, a précis, or a video explaining the project and its detail. Third, we have art and humanities, which again, the key here is creativity for like reshaping the consumption and production model from linear to circular models, based on the principle of rethink, reshape, and recycling, and using like art to shape the new recyclerism. So the objective of this challenge is to design an art product or a project or a game. So you see there's some like kind of overlapping with the previous challenges. And of course, like education and arts kind of go hand in gloves. And in terms of delivery, you can present a PowerPoint or presentation, including a digital art or a game, and also explaining the process of creation. So how do we use trash in order to create art? And if you'd like a short video. Fourth, we have technology. Technological solutions are needed for the challenges for the mitigation and adaptation, and are mostly used in the climate change like terminology. And today you're going to use technology to monitor resources in real time that can be useful for cities to monitor behavior of citizens, for instance, local governments and industry. The objective of this specific challenge is to create a database interactive map to help locate the mainstream waste across the case study using gamification and point-based interactive dashboards. Collect resources, usage, breakage, and repair data from. In terms of delivery, you'll have a short mock-up video and a 10-minute PowerPoint presentation or highlight a truly transformative solution within a digital environment. And the idea is to encourage sustainable choices by consumer, local governments, and to incentivize waste as a sustainable measure. And finally, the last challenge is industry, tourism, and management. So as you may know, there are several obstacles that still persist to the implementation of circular economy of plastics, such as value chain fragmentation, limited traceability of data, and loss of materials like to the environment. And the objective of this challenge is to propose ways in which plastic value chain firms and economic sectors that heavily contribute to marine pollution, such as tourism, fishing industry, can engage in partnership, collaboration, industrial symbiosis to achieve the circular economy of plastics through sharing like data, technology, and okay. In terms of delivery, you'll be requested to submit a PowerPoint or presentation containing the analysis of local-based primary industrial sectors and economic sectors that play a major role in marine pollution, recommendation for different industrial stakeholders and economic sectors on how to enhance the circular economy of plastics, and ideas on how to reuse beach plastics in the local economies. But of course, as mentioned before, there's some like possible interaction between more than one challenge. Before I make some example, Domenico, do you wanna add something?
Oh, thank you very much, Carol. Then I think that we can proceed to the like presentation on also the advisor and the team.
Okay, perfect. So as I was mentioning, there's some possible like cross-cutting and overlapping. For instance, if we consider the role of education, that's really important for the industrial sector in order to enable like a sustainable transition towards circular economy. And for instance, education can bring to systemic change, enhancing decision-making and solutions such as collaboration and involvement of consumer at the B2B scale, alternative-oriented innovation, policies and measures. So you can see how the challenges number 2 and 5 are kind of like talk to each other. And the same is true for challenges 2 and 3. So education, children books, and art pieces. So if you want to create a game for children, which is like with educational purposes, that can also be an art piece overall. Okay, okay, perfect. Here you are, Cameron. Okay, so about us, just a short presentation, and if my colleagues want to speak up, introduce themselves too. I'm a natural scientist currently doing my PhD in industrial engineering at Politecnico di Milano, and working at Metabolism of Cities Living Lab, San Diego State University, and I focus mostly on the topic of plastics, trying to see the role of technology in achieving a circular economy and reducing marine pollution, and also the impact of marine pollution on the natural environment. Dr. Gabriela Fernandez, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us from all around the world. Very exciting to see how many of you are everywhere. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Gabriela Fernandez. I'm the director of the Metabolism of Cities Living Lab under the Center for Human Dynamics in the Mobile Age at San Diego State University. My research focuses on the concept of urban metabolism to view the city as a living organism. Using this metaphor, we like to monitor and track resources that go in and out of the city, and we develop material flow analysis and to better understand the city itself. More recently, we focus on underrepresented communities in Southern California, in the Baja California, Mexico region, working on localizing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Monadi?
Yes, good morning, everyone. Sorry, my connection is not that much stable, so I prefer not to turn on my video. My name is Cameron Monadi. Well, I did my bachelor in civil engineering and my master's in environmental engineering. I am so much interested. My main research is focused on wastewater management and also solid waste management. And also I have done some projects on flood simulation and modeling. I have been working with MOC Living Lab closely, and this has been an honor working with Dr. Fernandez and Dr. Maione and Dr. Vito. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, coming next, Dr. Domenico Vito.
Thank you, Carol. I'm Dr. Domenico Vito. I'm a PhD bioengineer, and I work in a European project based on environmental issue, actually air quality and also others. I'm a climate activist, so very active in several organizations that are dealing with climate action and so on. And I've been coordinator for the marine litter and microplastic working group at UNEP and DCY. So very glad to have you here, and also amazed as Gabriela about the number and diversity from countries and others about the participants. So thank you.
Okay, so I'm afraid that Dr. Sebastiano Ercoli and Alessandra Garlandini cannot join us right now, but so they work together at Il Vespaio, which is a company based in Milan, Italy, and they use like design as a way to reduce like waste and make sustainable and eco design like pieces of arts and items, and they also focus on sustainability for children and youth. And I don't know if Gabriela, you wanted to add something about their work?
Yes, so I will now share two examples of previous Climathon projects. This could be useful to better understand what kind of ideas and projects you can develop with your teams. Okay, so let me just quickly just share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. All right, so not sure why it's in this format, but let me just try to figure it out here. Do you see only one screen or do you see multiple screens?
We see in speakers
Multiple.
mode with the next
Okay.
slide coming up.
Okay, so I mean, this is okay. Okay, so this project was developed a couple years ago. It was at a Climathon that took place in Italy. We called the project Verde, and it took place in Bologna. In this case, the issue was water. We wanted to understand how we can develop a project that could be useful for the city of Bologna and improve the quality of life within a specific center of the city. We saw that in the city of Bologna, the majority of the consumption levels comes from at the household level. So we wanted to understand what other different technologies we can utilize in order to improve the area within a specific center in the city of Bologna. We wanted to focus on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and undertake some of these goals as a way to, let's say, improve our project. So this is the plaza that we decided to tackle in Bologna. In this area, it's a very student-oriented area, very dominant of students and lots of different activities. We can see that this area is busy at different specific times of the day. It's quite hot in this area, very humid. As a result, we decided to analyze different temperature, let's say, indicators to understand the fog conditions as well as the humidity conditions. We saw that in Bologna, we have these porticos where different commercial land uses are available as well as different activities. And so we wanted to improve the quality of life within these porticos. And so what we did is we proposed this idea of fog harvesting as a way to improve this center in this shopping area. So we decided to integrate these air sprayers that would be created from fog harvesting technologies. So fog harvesting is the idea to collect water from humidity and fog. And with this type of idea, we're able to store the water that we collect from humidity in the, let's say, in the summer and fog in the winter. And so with this, let's say, very kind of useful form, we're able to work closely with some of the businesses in this area in order to create this experience within the city of Bologna. So this is just an example of one idea that we developed a couple years ago in order to improve the quality of life within a specific area. In addition to exploiting resources that is not currently being used, which is water and water from the air. And this is utilized and available all year round in the summer as well as the winter. This is something that we, let's say we created, we developed a stakeholder analysis to understand who are the main players that would be, let's say, interested in our project. Okay, so that is just one project. I don't know if you have any questions. I will move on to the next project that we have. Okay. In slideshow. Okay, the next project that I wanted to demonstrate. Okay. Okay, so this project took, this Climathon took place in Milan, and the topic was energy. So we needed to come up with solutions related to energy for the city of Milan. We developed a project called the Met network. In this particular project, we decided again to tackle the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We focused on these specific areas in addition to students and academics. So previously there was a campaign that was conducted by my colleague Carolyn, Maione and I, and we decided to—
if you go, you are going to do.
Okay, I think we had some noise. Okay. So we decided to focus on these UN Sustainable Development Goals. And to just give you a bit of a perspective, the Politecnico de Milano, which is a university in Milan, has 7 different campuses. So we wanted to understand what is the consumption level, energy consumption level of these different campuses. What we decided to propose is integrate sensors within these 7 different campuses to understand how the consumption levels of these residential buildings. With that being said, we develop a type of gamification approach where we can see the different consumptions based on buildings and that are located in different cities around the northern part of Italy. Here we can see the different campuses that are located. And we proposed an application. In this application, we focused on student academics. And so within the students and academic, we're able to understand the consumption levels within these 7 different campuses. It was a type of community that initiated where the buildings that, let's say, consume the less amount of energy would be rewarded with tickets for the buses to ride bicycles and so on. So it was a partnership between the city of Milan as well as Politecnico de Milano. And here you can see that within the app that we propose, it's a type of network in a community of students. And students are able to communicate and compete against each other to who has the most efficient building. Here you can see more information about the consumption levels for each residential building. So we develop a type of mock-up in addition to building a business model where we show how the actual product and prototype works. We identified the stakeholders that were involved and also who might be interested in, let's say, in our particular project, which companies and so on. So we also try to develop a point reward system where students are rewarded based on their consumption behavior. And also students were asked to take specific surveys where in the end they are graded and scored based on their behaviors, their sustainable behaviors. So this is just an idea to demonstrate the differences of how you can develop a project. It could be an app, it could be a campaign, it could be a prototype, it could be a board game. We definitely leave this option to you, but this is just an example. Okay. I will stop sharing. Dr. Vito, if you want to continue.
Yes, sure. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to welcome you all, and I also want to welcome all our partners in this project. This project is proposed by the Metabolism of Cities Living Lab and in co-partnership with the HubZine Italia that I represent. But together with us, there are also several other organizations. Some of them are there. Maybe if they want, we can ask them to introduce. So I kindly ask to Jonathan Olvieni to briefly introduce himself. So Jonathan, if you can hear us, please introduce yourself just with name and organization. Jonathan, to you.
Thank you so much. My name is Jonathan Olwenyi. I'm from Uganda, East Africa. I'm the founder of IWECA Uganda, a community youth-led and government organization working on environment and social development. And plastic waste and managing it is among the projects we are tackling in our organization. So I'm really happy to be here today, and I hope I'm going to learn a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to you, Jonathan. And now I'll give the floor to Eric from Giving Life to Nature Volunteer. Eric, if you can introduce yourself with your name and organization. Maybe we can pass to the next in the meanwhile that Eric is preparing, and I will give the floor to Nicolò Del Porto from Earth Advisory Youth. So Nicolò, if you want to briefly introduce yourself.
Yeah, so hi everyone, it's a pleasure to be here today. Sorry if I will keep my camera up. Well, I'm part of Earth Advocacy Youth, which is an international for impact action group of creative young professionals in earth jurisprudence, which is a theory and practice of law, which bases its action on the idea that nature should have intrinsic rights. So basically it's this philosophy called rights of nature, which guides us. And so I really look forward to see the projects that you all are going to design. I hope that they will be art-centered. And yeah, I wish you good luck for this project.
Thank you very much, Nicolò. So I think Eric is there. Eric, if you want to briefly introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Eric from Ghana. I'm from Giving Life Nature Volunteer. And I'm also working on youth development and also marine pollution. So welcome everybody to this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much to you, Eric, and I'll give the floor also to like the case study that we want to address also is from Casa Congo, Luca Marsaglia. If you want to briefly introduce yourself, then we will know a little bit more about you, but please for now introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you all for participating. My name is Luca Marsaglia, and I'm one of the co-founder of Casa Congo, which is a community-based conservation school in the Pacific coast of Nicaragua, which is the place where the case study for the place will be. And it's an interesting background, the place, because plastic pollution is a huge issue. I've shared a video with yours today that will probably upload it in the challenge later, so you can understand from the people, the local from there, what's the challenge there with plastic pollution. And I'll give you back the word, Domenico. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Luca. Thank you very much, Luca. And finally, I'll give the floor also to Aljad Nahib Zakari from Yes. I don't know if you can hear us.
My name is. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning all. My name is Najib Zakari. I'm from the Youth Ecosystem, the founder, executive director, Youth Ecosystem Support and Social Development Initiative from Northern Nigeria, and also we did a flag off for ceremony on responding to most of
Al-Haj, if you want to turn off your video so we can hear you properly, I think it's the connection is not so strong.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you can do. You can go ahead.
I'm the founder Okay. I'm the founder, Youth Ecosystem Support and Social Development Initiative. I'm from Nigeria. Already I've gotten a support, like a partnership with the federal government to supply us with several seedlings and also supply us with tools on how we can use it to support the climate change activities. We did our flag of campaign last week Wednesday, which Mr. Dr. Domenico Vito is aware of. All through the program, I sent him the video and the pictures. I am very happy to be among this group, and I will give my own support in making sure for a better sustainability, because the world itself needs us as we all need the world. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Zakari. And I saw that also Alessandro from Il Vespaio has joined. So Alessandro, we are just introducing the partnership of this event. So if you want to like introduce yourself, Alessandro. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I would like to thank you to involve us in this great project. And we are really happy to participate.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are
If you
glad
want to
to
tell us more about your studio and organization.
Yes, of course. I'm a designer and co-founder of Il Vespaio, and we are a network of designers and educators based in Milan, and we work together on eco-design and sustainability project with a special focus on children and schools. So we collaborate with companies and institutions to create and design educational tools, exhibitions, or workshops about sustainability and circular economy. And so we always use the game as a tool to teach to children how to teach to children about circular economy and to promote good behaviors, because we think that game is really a powerful tool for children to learn everything. And so we did many projects about waste reduction, food waste reduction, recycling of plastic. Recently, we built 2 machines which recycle plastic, and we managed to bring them to schools so that children can see all the recycling process. And with 2 machines, we are able to build small or big objects, and we are able also to ask to children to think about and to design by themselves objects that we can produce by with recycled plastic. So the children collect the plastic and then they design objects made of recycled plastic. So it's really fantastic, and I think I'm sure that all the participants today will have great ideas to involve children to tackle the plastic pollution issue.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alessandro. So like very diverse and very like wide like partners that are joining this project, and I think that we will have the chance also to know better them during the Climathon. And standing to that, I will share my screen for like a brief presentation about the logistic of the Climathon. So basically, as you understand, the challenge is to create ideas on the 5 thematic areas that Carol addressed at the beginning. And each team will be followed by an advisor we presented at the beginning. And so you will put also in contact with your advisor. You have in total 24 hours for developing the ideas, but during these 24 hours, you will be followed up by your advisor. And there will be also some particular moment in which we will ask you the state of your work. And in fact, this is basically the schedule of these 24 hours. So the main idea is that the Climathon, of course, will run online, and there will be 3 milestones. The milestone are like moment in which we have Zoom calls like this one, and together we can discuss about your progress, if you have doubts, if you need some help, and so on, together with your advisor. Sending this on the checkpoint, there will be also the chance to know something new that can help you to develop your idea. And so, as you have seen into the participant guide that we send you by email, in each checkpoint, there will be also an expert workshop. So a workshop from people on the field that can give you some information also on how to develop your idea. There will be in total 4 expert workshops. There is also another chance to know our friends that as presented before, and also to know a little bit more about the topic and so on. Each group indeed will have like a thematic expert meeting. So a particular workshop that is focused and addressed to your area of action. Basically, just to understand, as they said, the logistic, all the checkpoints will happen through this Zoom link that we are using, a part of the thematic expert that have a dedicated Zoom link for each group. But we will send all this information by email. So on the 24 hours, of course, there will be some moments in which we are live, as here that are the checkpoints, the opening and the final presentation, but also moments in which we can work, we can say, not live. And in fact, we have support channels for our initiative. The basic one that also I invite you to join, then we will share the link into the chat, is the Discord channel. The Discord channel, some of you have already joined, is like our environment in which we can communicate, chat together, and so on, in order to coordinate for developing the idea. We have also a YouTube channel. In the YouTube channel will be uploaded all the videos and the recordings of this session, for example, but also of the other expert session. So it's sort of knowledge base that you can use to see the videos, get the information, and so on. You'll be provided also of the full participant toolkit and a folder in which you can put your meta files. So the files that maybe, I don't know, are using in work in progress and so on. Is properly an exchange folder between the participant of each team to share files and so on. But let's discover each other these tools that we are going to use on this Climathon. As I said, the first one is the Discord channel. Here you can see an image of the Discord platform and the link. Maybe, Carol, if you can provide the link into the chat so the participant can join.
Yes.
And how it's structured, basically, is sort of I don't know if you ever use Slack or other platform that allow multiple chat together. So each chat is like a channel, and each team will have a dedicated channel. So there'll be a channel for team 1, channel for team 2, and so on. There are also general channels that are used for us to communicate together. So there is a community chat, there is introduction chat in which we kindly ask you to introduce yourself, and there is also a resource chat. In the resource chat, we of the organizing team are communicating to you some useful resources. I don't know if we are, if there is a video that can help you in develop the idea and so on, we will like send a message there. But to better use Discord channel, we also provide some guides and tutorials on how to use a Discord space. You can find all this information into the Discord channel itself. So here are the tutorial, as I said. The other platform is the YouTube channel. There is the link, and in the YouTube channel we are basically uploading all the videos and all the expert workshop and so on. You can receive. Yeah, if you are not able to join one session and so on, so don't worry, because there is the possibility to see the recordings on the YouTube channel. And this is the participant toolkit. We will send the link by email, and basically how it's made. Like there is the participant guide with all the schedule and the agenda of the meeting of these 24 hours. There is like the judging criteria. So this is the PDF of the same form that we are going to use for evaluate your work. So you can see which are the criteria that we are using to evaluate your work. There are the Zoom link reference. So the whole Zoom link reference for all the appointment, you can check there, like to find where to connect each time. And a general information about what is a Climathon. As I said, you will be also provided for some folders that you can use among the member of each team to exchange files. I don't know if there is an image, if there is like a draft of the presentation and so on. And we will communicate all these things by email. But just keep in mind that each team will have a dedicated folder in which the team can work on. And basically is this. For every technical issue and logistical issue, you can also contact me. And this is my email from HubZine Italia, for the network that I present. And on that, I thank you for the attention. And I'll give back the word to Carol, maybe to give few words about the team formation.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Domenico. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, here's the team compositions. Here we have team number 1, data and monitoring, and we have 5 participants. If anyone is in the chat and want to speak out and just present themselves, we have also apologies if I mispronounce your name. We have Ayadi from Yango. We have Elena from San Diego State University, Apala from India Youth for Society, Virgi, which is a student, and Kisha from a Catholic organization. Is anyone here from team 1? Okay, you'll have time to meet later using Discord. Then we have team number 2, education and children. We have Tinewa from Environment and Social Safeguard International, Sheikh Hussein from University of Ruhuna, Pauline from Sustainable Ocean Alliance, Dr. Shudir from a government organization, Tupo Aim from CLDA, Najib from Youth Ecosystem Support and Social Development Initiative, Halassan from Sierra Leone School Green Clubs, Ochoko from Makerere University College of Health and Science, Rida from Climate Science Indonesia, Brian from FVVC Uganda, Priyanka from Jamia Millia Islamia New Delhi, Nicole from UNEP, and Dr. Sudhir from SDG Brigade India. Anyone from team 2 that wanna introduce themselves, or we can move on to team number 3? Okay, so you guys are shy. I understand it's early morning. Then we have team number 3, Hearts in Humanity. We have Justin from ASEAN Youth Organization, Maulidi from Kishoka Youth Organization, and Russus from, which is an activist, Ecovista Kenya. In team number 4, Technology, we have Moran Soul from BE, Richard from Alliance for Empowering Rural Communities, Lamin from Climate Change Organization, Balendu from KTU, and Ahmed from Community Action Against Plastic Waste. And finally, for team number 5, we have Zeynep. We have Just from Fédération Haitienne de la Pêche Sportive et Mer, and Abdulhamid from Global Environmental and Climate Conservation Initiative. Okay, back to you, Domenico. Also, if anyone from any of the teams says, let's try now, want to speak up, just jump on the floor. You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. So as we said at the beginning, it's wonderful on how diverse and from each part of the world the team are made. So just like technical information, if someone of you maybe want to change the team, or like change the mind and wants to like join another team, or if there are also people, as Gabriela was writing in the chat, that want to join the Climaton and didn't yet compile the form and so on, please let us know. Like since the 1 hour after the first checkpoint, there will be the possibility to like shift and like join another group and so on. And also take in mind one thing, especially for the education team, if someone wants also to like join one of the other 2 teams, like team 3 or team 5, so think about it. There is also the possibility to find connection between education and heart, education and industry, and so on. So if there are any changes, basically, let's communicate us by 1 hour after the first checkpoint. So after the first checkpoint, we have still 1 hour for eventually change the team and rearrange the participant. And with that, I will give the floor to back to Luca. That will give like an overview about the case study that we are going to address. Luca, we have also the video. I don't know if you want to show the video before, but I'll give you the floor to like explain us the case study of El Astillero. So Luca, to you. Okay, maybe in the meanwhile that Luca is connecting, I will showcase the video. And just one moment.
Also, Domenico, if you want to share your screen on the Discord and just guide through the different channels that we have very shortly,
Okay.
would be great.
Yes, maybe let's do that first. One moment. Okay. So here it is, our Discord space. As I said, here there are the channels of each team and also the general channel. So in the introduction, you can just introduce yourself and it's open to all the participants. In the resource channel, you will be provided of useful resources and information that can help you in develop the ideas. Then each team will be like a dedicated channel. We'll have a dedicated channel. And there is a community chat. This is like the general channel in which each one of us can write and eventually ask for information and so on. I put also the YouTube tutorials put in the resource and general channel, so it's easy to find them. So basically, this is our environment for interact beside the checkpoints. Just keep in mind that during the checkpoint, you will have also like the possibility to live interact with your advisor, and we will use Zoom for that. So to develop the idea, just like keep in mind that we have the Discord, but also the possibility to meet live during the checkpoint, our advisor and our teammates. So for any help, you can also message me on Discord, or at least write me an email and so on. And that's it on these issues. So I will stop sharing my screen. Okay, and I will showcase now the video of El Astillero. Let's see. Okay.
En nuestra comunidad, este problema de la basura y del plástico ha sido toda la vida. Y a medida que la comunidad sigue creciendo en cantidad, crecen las cantidades de basura también. En los inviernos, los ríos traen también en las corrientes todos los desechos sólidos de los agricultores, tales como envases de pesticidas, herbicidas, entre otros. Luego esto es arrastrado por las corrientes del mar y son devueltos a la playa de Astillero. Además, no tenemos un sistema de recolección de basura en las calles ni en las viviendas. La municipalidad no tiene un sistema de recolección de basura en las comunidades, y solo cuando hacemos limpiezas de playa o limpiezas comunitarias llega el camión. Esto puede ser una vez al mes o cada 2 meses. Nosotros desde Casa Congo cada semana hacemos una limpieza de playa, de la cual cada mes recolectamos entre 200 a 400 libras de plástico. De estas, nosotros la llevamos al vertedero municipal y en algunas veces, en algunas ocasiones también, se las donamos a organizaciones afiliadas a nosotros para hacer construcciones con plástico. Nosotros también tenemos como meta reducir que las personas boten la basura en las calles.
Okay. I don't know, maybe Luca, if you want to add a few words. We have listened like the people from Casa Congo.
Perhaps translate a little bit about the video, or I can also do that as well, Luca.
Okay. No.
Hello. I just want to ask a simple question here. Is there a way someone can present his idea through presentation video to be sent to be forwarded to you?
No, not now. Not now, Zakiri.
Okay.
Okay, Luca, I don't know if you are there or maybe in the meanwhile, Gabriela, if you want to a little bit translate the video.
Yeah, so in the video, the volunteer from Casa Congo, he mentioned that they have quite a bit of plastic issue in this small village in Nicaragua. They utilize some of the recyclable material to develop homes in this area. They also develop beach cleanups quite often in this area because of the waste issue that they currently have. And I mean, that was a small summary of the video. I don't know if Luca, you perhaps want to say a little bit more about the issues in El Astillero. Also, this is a city that is near the coast, so it's a very beach, small village. Luca, are you there?
I think that Luca has some connection problem at least. Maybe okay, Gabriela, we can go on and you can eventually showcase the rubric of evaluation for the challenges and for the solutions.
If you would like to share it, Domenico.
Okay, sure. Okay, so you will find in your participant toolkit also the evaluation form, we can say, by which we are going to evaluate your ideas. So there is a criteria related to technical difficulty, one related to creativity, the impact of your solution, the polish, so how you finalize your idea, the wow factor, so how innovative and how surprising is your idea, and also we have some bonus. So if you have some question and anything, let's message us. But basically, keep in mind that you have to develop your ideas also standing to these basic criteria. And that's it. I don't know if Gabriela, do you want to add something?
Okay, I would like to just quickly share my screen about how this will work. My colleague Domenico shared the platform that we're going to be utilizing. It's called Discord. So basically what you have to do is click on the link that was, let's say, added to the chat. Once you're there, it will ask you for your email. It will ask you for your birthday. And then you're able to, let's say, enter this platform. Once you enter this platform, on your left side, you will see the 5 different challenges that are part of the Climathon. Based on the one you selected, you can click on that specific channel. If you feel that you would like to change your topic, we can definitely do that as well. Or if you're not in any of the challenges, we can definitely put you in one of the teams. Or if you're alone or already have a team developed, we can put you in one of the challenges. So once you're here, you can communicate with your advisor. Your advisor, let me just share quickly information about this. So here are the 5 different challenges. As my colleague, Dr. Vito mentioned, we have data and monitoring, we have education and children, arts and humanities, technology, industry, tourism, and management. Here in this particular document, you will, I believe it's going to be shared. Is that correct, Vito? Or has it already been shared?
The document has already been shared, but we will share again with another email that I explain at the end.
Okay, so in this particular information, you can find all of the different rules, what is expected from your team, what are the outputs, and so on. Here you will understand that we will be working closely with you. I am the advisor for challenge number 4, technology. So I will be working closely with that team, and the rest will also be doing the same. So it is with this communication platform that we will be working closely with you if at all times. So this is a 24-hour event. So from let's say from now to tomorrow, we will be at your at your request. So if you have any questions and you need our help, we will be there to accommodate you. If you would like to have a quick video call, we can do that as well through this platform, or if you would like to use a different platform, we can do that as well. So some of the things that we will be looking at is the completeness and transferability. How fully has the idea been implemented? Can it achieve an impact in the field? Can it be transferred elsewhere? The effectiveness and efficiency. Does the solution address a high priority area? Does it achieve its goal effectively and efficiently? Also, we are looking at the design and usability. How good is the solution's design, the user experience, and ease of use? How quickly can it be put to use? We're also looking at the creativity and innovation. How unique was the approach to solving a long-standing or previously intractable problem? So as you have already met some of our jury, it really, we're all around the world, from North America as well as Europe and in Africa. So you can know a little bit of information there, but you can also contact the advisors through this platform. Here you can see a little bit more information on the checkpoints that my colleague has already mentioned. Here you can see the Discord channel link, which has also been provided on the Zoom chat. And here you have a little bit of the program and the presentations and so on. So just to, let's say, better understand, we will be meeting again at this time. And the thematic expert meetings. So this information has also been provided for you. So based on the challenge that you are a part of, you can click on the links and it will take you directly to the channel. And here you can have a little bit more of a description for each category. It was briefly mentioned in the beginning, but if some of you were late to the event, you can see a little bit more information about each individual challenge, from data and monitoring, the education and children, the arts and humanities, technology, as well as industry, tourism, and management. And here you have each advisor on the right side. So again, I don't know if you have any questions, please put them down on the chat and we're happy to answer them. Do we have any question? Is the application for advisor or judge still open? Yes, if you have not, let's say, registered for the event, please go ahead and do so, or communicate with me and we can definitely put you on a challenge path. Do we have any more questions from the chat? Let's see. Okay, this is Justin Ho Guo Shun. I will get in contact with you if you are interested in joining one of the challenges. Great. So I think that's all for now. I don't know if Domenico, you would like to say anything else before we end this event and we start with our challenges.
Yes, just one last thing. You will receive now like an email, each one for each team that will have to coordinate and to join your teammates and your advisor. And we will receive also each time for the challenge the invitation by calendar to join the checkpoints. So just that, keep an eye open on your emails and we can start. And we are very excited to also looking forward to your ideas and proposals. So on my side, it's all okay. And I'll give the floor back to Carol and Gabriela to close the session.
Thank you, Domenico. I also wanted to suggest perhaps we can have a group picture before we move on to the breakout rooms.
If you guys can turn on your video for just a quick second while we take photos. It's great to see you all. Can we have more videos on from some of the other participants?
Kamran, don't be shy. Okay.
Yay. Hi there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Any of the others would like to turn on their video so we can take a quick photo? Thank you. How about Muriki or Al-Hag?
Yeah,
Nicola
I would like
or Nicole?
please let me on.
All right. All right, well then let's take this photo. All right, let me just, okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, well, great. Thank you, guys.
Okay, now let's do something crazy for the next picture is Halloween.
Now a funny
overall.
photo. A funny photo. Okay, just a second. Cameron, would you like to, or Domenico, would you like to take the photo for this one? Okay, tell us when to go.
Okay, just one moment. Okay, be funny. Okay, okay, take it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also, Justin Guo-chun, is there a particular challenge that you are interested to join?
I'm not really sure. I have to check what are the options.
Okay, so let me just, I will send you the program, or if you can just put your email and send it to me in private, and then we can communicate after. Thank you, Justin. And we can definitely put you on a team, or if you already have a team as well. Perfect. Thank you very much. I received it. All right, Carol?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think we can close it here. Thank you everyone for participating, for waking up so early on a Saturday morning. And yeah, good luck. And we're very excited to see some inspiring
Domenico,
ideas.
is there something you wanted to say?
No, for the ones that wants to remain a little bit, I arrange some introductory breakout room, so you can join your teammates for just presenting and introduce yourself during into the breakout rooms. So I will open now. Maybe we can give initial 15 minutes to, I don't know, start to talk and discuss among each team, and then we can close the call. If you're okay, Gabriela and Carol.
Sounds great.
Okay, so to now I will open the breakout rooms. you can choose the breakout room, so you can enter in the breakout room of your challenge, and there you can find your teammates and your advisor. So I will launch them now. Okay, so please join your breakout room pertaining your challenge.
Yes, also Justin, if you're not so sure, you can also join the technology team and then we can figure out where we can put you.
Okay, if someone is in art, let's meet into the art breakout room. So just going, and also please the others also join the pertain breakout room.
Domenico, I just message you, and I would be thankful if you just check your. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, don't worry. It's okay because the channel are hidden to some parts, so don't worry about that. Just join the breakout room now.
Okay. So I will see my participants in breakout number 1.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye. So, Apala, do you remember which like team are you?
Hi, I think it's morning for you.
Yeah, it's morning for us. I was asking, which team are you? Which challenge did you choose when?
Challenge in the sense I am into multiple things.
No, I mean the one related to Climaton.
Environmental. We are into plastic pollution.
Okay, so let's come with me with art. Okay. Mauridi, just one moment that I will join you in the art breakout room. Mauridi. Okay, we are.
Hey, Domenico, just a couple of questions. So did you send email to all participants from all challenges, right?
Yes, I have already to send them. So I'm gonna send to an email for each challenge.
Okay, perfect.
Also, Domenico, Justin, he's in your team. He is not registered, so he if you can send him information for challenge number 3.
Totally yes. So please, Justin, if you want to send and leave your email into the chat, please.
Oh, I send it to you, Domenico. It's in your.
Okay.
So I already have it, Justin. Thank you.
Okay. So, dears, how it was the first round?
Great. Well, we were very lonely. No one joined our rooms, but yeah, hopefully they will later on in the day.
Okay, so I think that we can close this call now. Let's meet on Discord. Oh, sorry, Cameron.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I have a few questions. There is only one participant in my category. So this is you and Mr. Ian Reddy. I just wanted to ask you some questions about the delivery time. The time and also so it is gonna be tomorrow for sure, but I don't know the time because yeah.
Yeah, you can follow the agenda now. I'll share the link into the chat. Basically, it's the same time of today, so we have 24 hours. So the final delivery will be the same time of today. So 9 a.m. UTC +2, 7 a.m. UTC. And don't worry about the fact that for now there is only one participant because maybe the others didn't join this call. But as I was saying before, I will send an email for each challenge to all the participants pertaining that particular channel. So you will be in touch also with the other members of the team. And as I said, you will have also a dedicated Discord channel in which you can interact and so on.
Yeah, I do recommend, I highly recommend it to my participants to come to Discord channel. Yeah.
I see that Oshoko joined the call. Oshoko, are you in a specific challenge already? Oshoko, are you there? Tony?
Hi, Oshoko.
Sign up for 2 education.
Okay, he's in education. Okay, I see.
Okay, so Oshoko, we will have the recording of this call on our YouTube channel, and we will share with also all the participants. So don't worry if you are just coming now.
Does Tony, is he aware of the Discord communication platform?
Yes, I think so, but we will communicate them. In the meanwhile, maybe you can just reshare the link on Discord for the latecomers.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, Tony, if you want to click on the link that my colleague has provided on the chat and make sure to register and join challenge number 2, which is education. And I believe you registered for that.
Maybe before closing the call, just 2 super last information. On the email that I will send to all the teams, there will be also the link to join directly your channel. So there is the link to join the whole space of Discord, but also the one related to your particular channel. The appointment is for the yearly checkpoint number 1. Please check the timing. You will have also a calendar invite on that, so no worries, but check the timing on the guide and program. And the goal for this first checkpoint is to develop the basic idea. So for the first checkpoint, we have to develop like the concept of our idea.
Also, Domenico, if you can ask the participant or SVP just to make sure, you know, we have a participant to all of the challenges, because if we have no one that want to join some of the challenge, now we can like recombine us as mentors. And
Sure. Okay, that's it. I don't know if some other of you want to add something. It's been super amazing start. Very excited.
Also, if there's any questions from the participants.
Yes.
Maybe in my group, Mr. Yandreddy has some questions. Go ahead if you have any question.
No, I'm fine. Only question is when I should present. I'm bringing some data only from my local city. Data and monitoring. It is okay if you combine me to some other group. It is fine. I'm happy to work. I will be ready for tomorrow's presentation.
Yeah, no, I think it's excellent. We're excited to see what you can bring to the Climathon.
Okay. So bye and see you on the early checkpoint number 1. Bye. Ciao.
See you all. Ciao.
Domenico,
Bye.
can you stay one more minute, Domenico and Gabriela?
Sure.
Ciao.
One moment.